Hello and welcome, this is Doki Literature Club Plus Part 5. And now in the last one we just had to choose between Natsuki or Yuri to spend time with. We tried to spend time with Monica or even Sayori, but those choices just wouldn't work, so we had to choose between Natsuki or Yuri. And we decided to go with Yuri, which is what this video is going to be about. And it's already Sunday, which is the date we're going to see her. And yeah, let's go straight for it. Okay, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I've never really spent much time with her, so I thought I'd go for it. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we'll just be texting occasionally. Oh, I had to give her my number, didn't I? She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Yeah, she wasn't really feeling very well. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might needed me? Wow, too late now. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before introducing myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're a family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head to the bedroom where I finally find her. There's a reason. Sayori? It's late at night. I can't deal with this. Hi, Zanzaris. I sit in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come all this way in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration she's had for years now. You came over more often. It would have been such a mess. Haha, that's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Oh, she knows. Yeah, but wait, how did she know that? Sorry, I'd already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan a meet-up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Zanzaris. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? What do you mean? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have ever been able. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah, she likes me more than just a friend. Yeah, it's obvious. Sayori gives me an empty smile. She's not going to tell me. You really put me in a trap, Zanzaris. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Zazaris? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh god. Why go to school? To learn. Why eat? To live. Why make friends? You got me there. Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I'm being betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Sayori. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. That is important. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. How can everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Zanzaris, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Oh. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I put her into a tight embrace. Ah, aha, Zanzaris, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. So you knew every day makes it worth enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Zanzarius. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She stopped sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this. To me. Please don't do this. Zanzarius, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori starts putting her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. That's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Zanzaris. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. Should show them water. How the hell did I manage this the first time? All in one go. Wow. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out. It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayori 6 ahead. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yeah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah! Oh, she's wearing something different. Is that a turtleneck? Thank goodness, you're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You'd always have texted me. If I'd known, I would have shorter heard you more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yep, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around cautiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Aha. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean, but we'd have no time to decorations. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Aha. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations of atmospheric enhancements. Nice. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, you're going the full hog, aren't you? I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I'm going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rushes through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, nice. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all, yet. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a tiny ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. I love jasmine. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Bet you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems. It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for holding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. Wow, that is nice. I had no idea I was so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me? Or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Sorry, I'm getting really tired now. This will be the last one I'll do in succession. Oh, bloody hell, I missed that. Is it just me? Or is she more like, okay. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something she enjoys. Probably. It's up, bloody miss. Here's a markers and Zaris. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sit on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully I'll draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Ooh, it's one of those, is it? It's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Aha. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise not to be weirded out. No, I won't. Yeah, I promise. Just tell me. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh. I like swords, so why not? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ahaha, you're laughing at me. No, I'm laughing at... No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Oh, it's an interesting thing to be into. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Densarius! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. That knife is extremely sharp. Wow, it can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh dear, that's one word. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a close look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Aha. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Starting, instead of pulling my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. She lowers her head. Her face burning up. I think I understand now. Yuri, what's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done? How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in turn. Darius! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looked at me and like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. It's so weird, Darius. Yeah. Yuri giggles shyly. Yeah? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Yeah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move to the next task? Yep, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water, I'll be right back in a minute. Thanks you very much. Oh, and just a bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint drips, then bring them back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah. No, not at all. I know what she was doing. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write as inspiration quotes across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a cool colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels like an art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. Kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk that much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump to hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands, surprised. Are you hurt? No, not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There were droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. So it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush down and fetch a small towel. When I dampen it with hot water, I return to my room and kneel in front of her. Ah, cute. Yeah. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. I haven't finished. I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes, an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in the days and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this real jasmine oil giving this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her arm seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. Yeah, it's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up a brush again, but her movement seems clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retreated my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling in the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole. It is very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the letter in now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the letter in the classroom before this event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here. Phew. Hahaha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could spend extra time after finishing work. You naughty dog. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. So I've been such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yep. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. No. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring for tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, says Iris. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Oh, she's very close. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? How about a thank you? But I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Says Sayori? What the? Hi, Zinzaris. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Zinzaris. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, cool. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, beans. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. She's wow, okay. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what you were talking about. You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Zinzaris? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? Because you freaking love me, you're not pretending like you don't. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if it could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Zinzaris. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But. Sarah looks away. Up her hand over her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Zinzaris. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sarah? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. I think that's true. Sarah, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Zinzaris. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my head. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to have to give you. Sorry? Oh dear, we're okay, let's save. Right, there we go. I love you too. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you can make me... There's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you are truly the most important person to me. That... Clicking too much. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Senzaris. Ah, suddenly Sarah wraps her arms around me, tightly around me. Senzaris. Is this really a camp ceremony? Then freaking too many times. Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Senzaris. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, your depression is still kicking in. Why won't the rain clouds go away? I'm not going away at all, Sayori. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we already are a couple. Nice. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best. Zaris. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of forms when you told me you loved me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's my promise. I say that, but in reality I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. Yeah, she's a loose cannon. I know that I love her and that she loves me. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Right, it's the day of the festival, and it's also the end of the video, so I'll see you next time. I'm very tired, I'm going to go straight to sleep, and as soon as I wake up I'm going to continue this, because apparently there's more to this now than there was before, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah, if you've seen the previous, yeah. See you next time. Take care, bye-bye.